Hello, ARCHIE'S. Hello, ARCHIE'S channel, Paul Pluta channel. Today I'm doing paid reviews because I don't fucking do shit for free. So let's jump right into the mailbag here and get some paid reviews out the fucking door. And this here is a paid review from Dita. Remember, like, subscribe, and tell your circle jerking friends about my channel. Remember, look in the description for 10 ways you can help me stay full-time on YouTube. Dear Archie, I'm a 38-year-old guy from Belgium and I'd like to get to know your opinion on my current collection. I got into watches a few years ago and now seems like a good time for a review. First of all, because I'm happy with the status of my collection at the moment and my horological journey so far. But secondly, because you seem to be in a particular good mood lately. Of course, you don't do shit for free. I made a donation of €35 on your PayPal account. Hope it helps you stay on YouTube because I'm a big fan of the channel. My current collection consists of, in order of acquisition, number 1, Junghans Meister Chronoscope. This was the first decent watch I bought and because of that, a keeper. I know you're not fond of this German brand, but I do like them, mostly because of its clean, minimalistic dress watch looks, but also because of the story of the brand. Junghans was the biggest clockmaking company in the world in 1903 and is still an independent brand. Number two, he's got a Junghans Max Bill Chronoscope. What can I say? I like the brand and I got it cheap. Number 3, Seiko Calculator C153. This is one of the first calculator watch from Seiko and produced in my birth year. I bought this watch as a counter-action to the dreadful invention of the smartwatch. This watch shows those Apple Watch cunters what cool really means. Number 4, Breitling Navitimer 806. This stunner from the 60s made me fall in love with watches. I couldn't afford it at the time, but was very glad to be able to buy a nice one from my watch dealer 2 years ago. It's a bit fragile, but I consider this watch as the most beautiful piece in my collection. Number 5, Omega Speedmaster, man on the fucking moon. I bought this one because the Pontiff told me, and goddamn he was right. What a cool watch indeed, and probably the best fit on my wrist in the whole collection. And yes, I got the right one in mint condition from Japan. Number 6, Omega Seamaster Cosmic 2000 Diver. Because I liked the Speedmaster so much, I began my quest for the other icon of the brand, the Seamaster. I chose this pretty rare 1972 model, an automatic with a date function. This watch became my daily wearer for quite some time. Number 7, I had a good year. Rolex Explorer 2 Polar 216570. I had a good year in business and wanted to treat myself with my first Rolex. As you were right on the Speedmaster, I trusted you on this occasion too. I am very glad with the decision. This is the most versatile Rolex on the market and the only one that looks really nice. This is the most versatile Rolex on the market and the only one that does look really nice on a leather strap or NATO. I consider this watch as the ultimate casual piece of my collection. Number 8, Tag Heuer Monaco CW2114. I always had a soft spot for the Monaco, and as a car racing enthusiast, my collection could never be complete without a Tag Heuer. I had my mind set on a CS2110 and had one ordered at the local second-hand dealer. As the deal didn't come through, I came past an Italian special edition of 230 pieces with a beautiful minimalistic brown sunburst dial. All of my watches, with the exception of the Navitimer and Seamaster, have original boxes and papers. I do buy second-hand except for the first Junghans and the Rolex Explorer 2, which I bought new from a grey market dealer with a 20% discount. The search for a watch is, to me, almost as nice as wearing one, so I like to travel around Europe to find that special one. I would like to evolve in the direction of owning the iconic watches of every brand I like. This with a balance between formal watches, sports watches, chrono, pilots, tackies, divers. He means tachyometer, not tacky watches. Dress watches, different shapes, various dial colors, vintage, modern, reissue, manual wind and automatic. For the moment, I would like to add the following 3 pieces in years to come. A Jaeger-LeCoultre Grand Reverso Ultra Thin Tribute to 1931. A Frank Muller Long Island 1000 with the magnificent blue Guilloche dial. And a Rolex Submariner 16613, aka the Bluesy. So Archie, what do you think of my current collection? Which one should be keepers? Should I keep the Seiko calculator? What do you think of the Frank Muller Long Island 1000? Any advice for my future balanced collection? Please note that I like having quite a bit of watches, as I like to match the watch to the outfit I'm wearing and shoes. So I have no interest for now in narrowing the collection down to a few pieces of horology, and I do not have any interest yet in the horology, in the Holy Trinity. Greetings from Belgium, Dieter, and he sent me some pics there. So let's have a talk about his collection, and I gotta tell you, he's got 8 pieces, and it's really, I gotta be honest with you, you know, pop or flop. Does this collection? I reckon this collection does pop. He's got a great range. What I love about his collection, okay, I don't like the Junghans, okay, but he's got 2. It's not over the top. It's not like he's got fucking 50% of his collection. He's got 2. He's got some real fun pieces, like the Seiko calculator watch. Yeah, I understand, you know. But he's got the Breitling Navitimer 806. That is a cool watch. That's one of the vintage Breitlings. He's got the speed. You know, I was going to say to him, I was reading this list here, and I'm thinking, man, you need to get an Explorer 2. Then I find out he's got one. And let's just have a look at this. Let's just go through the collection, and I'll give you my quick summary. Junghans Master Chronoscope. What do I think of that watch there? And I gotta be completely honest with you. Yep, it's okay. It's okay. I wouldn't buy one myself, but okay. You've got the Junghans Meister Chronoscope and the Junghans Max Bill Chronoscope. Okay, fine. You got 2. The Seiko calculator, that's a fun watch to have. That really is a fun, funky, you know, a bit of fucking 70s. Everyone likes a bit of 70s porn now and again. That's what that kind of watch is. It's 70s porn. Yes, it's got bush. Yes, it's low res. Yes, but it's still funky, that music. You know, the Breitling Navitimer 806, that's quite a collectible watch. That's beautiful, nice vintage 60s Navitimer, cool. And I'm thinking, just as I'm going through, I'm thinking, fuck, I hope he's got a sure enough, Speedmaster. That's a great watch. I even like the Omega Seamaster Comic 2000 Diver. You know, that's such a vintagey type piece. That's cool. Cool, get a vintage in there. That's a great idea. Then you go on, you got the Explorer 2, and I'm glad you bought it from a grey dealer, because if you buy, I've always said, if you're buying brand new, you want to buy the Batman. but you bought it from a grey dealer and you got a big discount, which is great. Nothing wrong with that. The Explorer 2, the newer one, which is designated by the 2 in front of it, it's using a what is it? It's a 6-digit number. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 6-digit number. 42 mil, cool. That's a cool Explorer 2. And you got a Tag Heuer Monaco. That Monaco is a cool watch. You can't, I mean, yeah, I do give Tag Heuer a bit of shtick, but the Monaco, it's fucking cool. It's a fucking cool watch. That square, rectangular sort of, fucking cool. Cool. So what do I think? Look, I'm so pleased. You got to find what works for you. For me, I like a compact quality collection. For you, you've got quality pieces, but you like a bigger spread. It's what works for you. I mean, I personally wouldn't go for the Seiko. I wouldn't go for the Junghans. But it works. Your collection works, which is what it's all about. It's a great collection. I love it. I really do love it. I do love it. I really do love it. And I gotta tell you, in all honesty, I like how the direction you get in pieces. You don't have to go for Holy Trinity. I mean, you don't have to. You got to do what you fucking like there. I'm glad you got Rolex. You got Omega. Got a great collection there. So let's answer some of your questions. You're going to add 3 pieces. Jaeger-LeCoultre Grand Reverso Ultra Thin Tribute to 1931. Good idea. Perfect choice. Frank Muller, Long Island. Frank Muller's a bit of a... Frank Muller, you know, it's kind of... The bubbles burst. I'm not a huge Frank Muller fan. But... Okay, yeah, I can see in your collection that it's... Yeah, okay, I accept it. The bluesy, of course, you need another Rolex. Man, that's such a fucking... good fucking piece to have. Yes, 100% yes. So you're asking me, what do I think of your current collection? Which ones should be keepers? I gotta tell you, I like it. You're zany enough, keep the lot. Okay, keep the lot. Should I keep the Seiko calculator? Yes, it works in your collection. It's not a lot of... You know, it's not a lot of big outlay. I reckon, yeah, keep it. What do I think of the Frank Muller? If you're going to skip on one watch, that would be the one I possibly would skip, but I like, it's got a good feel to it, your collection. Any advice for the future balanced collection? Look, my advice to you is do what makes you happy. You've got this collection is interesting. I like looking at the picture of your collection. Very important you do what makes, it's your money, you got to do what makes you happy. I really like it. It's not for me, it wouldn't be my collection, but that's not what you're asking me. You're not telling me, hey, go and buy these, Archie. I really love it. That is a good collection. It's funky, it's zany. Very, very, I love it. It pops. It's a great collection. Love it. Love it indeed. So, you've got the direct, you got everything fucking nailed there. It's great. I love it. I absolutely love it. And, welcome to the hobby. I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me what you fuckers think of that.
We specialize here in pre-owned Rolex watches. Rolex watch is a very special timepiece, and we always do the servicing exactly as factory specifications. We buy a pre-owned piece and we put it into brand new condition. We have Rolex certified technicians working on that. We completely disassemble the piece, we adjust and polish and change every single part of the watch.
You have to have certified watchmakers that know what they're doing. If you have an expensive car, you're just not going to bring it to any mechanic that doesn't know what they're doing.
You spent $5,000, it's like if you put money in the safe deposit box. And 1 or 2 years from now, you will keep having your $5,000. We have to spend a lot of money to get all this equipment together, but makes me feel I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's not a question of money, it's my passion.
Jewelers on time, simply the best.